Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Buddy. I'm Steve.
And I'm Nancy. If you want to speak English smoothly, you must know how to talk about your daily routine. It's one of the most common topics in any language. And today, we're going to help you describe your entire day in simple, natural English.
Yes, after this episode, you'll be able to talk about your morning, your work, your evening, your weekends, everything confidently.
So let's jump right in.
All right, Nancy, let's start from the moment the day begins, when we wake up.
Yes, and the funny thing is, everyone wakes up differently. Some people jump out of bed full of energy. Some people hit the snooze button 10 times.
That's me. Every morning, my alarm rings at 6:30, and I tell myself just 5 more minutes.
And that becomes 30 minutes.
Exactly. So listeners, if you want to describe your morning, you can start with simple sentences like, I wake up at 6. I get out of bed at 6:30. I stretch and drink water. I make my bed.
These are easy, everyday sentences that you can use in any conversation. And the good thing is, you don't need perfect grammar. You just need clarity.
Yes. For example, let's talk about brushing your teeth. You can simply say, I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I take a shower. I get ready.
And if you want to make it more natural, you can add a little detail. I take a quick shower. I take a cold shower. I get ready for work. I get dressed.
And here's a fun tip. Adding one small detail makes your sentence sound more natural. Instead of, I eat breakfast, you can say, I eat a light breakfast. I have coffee and toast. I have idli for breakfast.
Exactly. Let's pretend we're telling our morning routine.
Okay, Nancy, you go first.
Sure, Steve. I wake up around 7. I check my phone, which I shouldn't, but I do. Then I brush my teeth, take a shower, and make breakfast. Usually something simple, like scrambled eggs.
Nice. Now your turn.
Okay. I wake up at 6:30. I drink a glass of warm water. Then I do a quick 10-minute stretch. After that, I freshen up, take a shower, and make tea. I never skip my morning tea.
And this is exactly how real conversations happen. Very simple, very natural.
Now let's move to commuting, going to work or school.
Yes, you can use sentences like, I go to work by bus. I take the train. I drive my car. I walk to school.
And sometimes you can add a feeling. My commute is long. My commute is relaxing. The bus is always crowded.
Let's give them a small example conversation.
Okay, Steve, how do you go to work?
I take the metro. It's fast and easy. What about you?
I usually take the bus, but sometimes I use my bike.
Very simple, very natural. And you can use this with anyone. Colleagues, friends, classmates.
Now let's talk about what happens after reaching work or school.
Yes. To describe your workday, you can use sentences like, I start work at 9. I check my emails. I have a meeting. I talk to customers. I attend classes. I take notes.
And if your job is simple, you don't need to complicate your English. You can say, I work in IT. I work in sales. I work in a hospital. I work in a shop.
Exactly. Don't make it complicated like, I am operationally responsible for...
No.
Just say, I help customers. I fix problems. I teach students. I manage a team.
Let's create a full example of describing your workday.
You want to go first?
Sure. I start work at 9. First, I check my emails. Then I join a team meeting. I usually work on projects until lunch. After lunch, I respond to messages and finish my tasks. I leave work at 5:30.
Perfect. Here's mine. I start at 10. I check updates, plan my day, and begin recording or editing. I take a short break around 1 p.m. I continue working until evening. Then I wrap up my tasks and head home.
Simple, clear, easy to understand.
Now, let's move to lunchtime, everyone's favorite part.
You can say, I eat lunch at 1. I have rice and curry. I go out for lunch with friends. I bring food from home.
And here's something you can add to sound more fluent. My lunch break is short. My lunch break is long. I usually eat something light.
Let's pretend we're talking about lunch.
Nancy, what do you usually eat for lunch?
Something simple, maybe rice, vegetables, or sometimes a sandwich. What about you?
I love eating out, but I'm trying to eat healthy these days.
A very real conversation.
Now, after lunch comes the second half of the day, usually a little slower.
Yes, the famous post-lunch sleepiness.
To describe this part of the day, you can say, I continue my work. I finish my tasks. I attend more classes. I take a short break. I talk to my team.
And then comes the best line. I finish work at 6.
Or I leave the office at 5.
Or I go home around 4.
All very useful and natural.
Now let's help listeners describe their evening routine. Evenings are easy to talk about. You can say, I reach home at 6. I take a short rest. I watch TV. I spend time with family. I go for a walk. I exercise.
You can also talk about food. I make dinner. I order food. I eat dinner with my family.
And after dinner, I relax. I watch YouTube. I read a book. I scroll on my phone.
And the final step, I go to bed. I sleep at 11. I sleep early. I sleep late.
Let's do a sample evening routine.
I get home around 7. I relax for a bit, watch some videos, and then cook dinner. After eating, I clean up, take a shower, and get ready for bed.
I get home around 7. I talk to my family, take a shower, and make dinner. After that, I like to read or watch a show. I sleep around 10:30.
Nice and simple.
Listeners, here's something important. When you talk about your routine, don't try to sound fancy.
Yes, don't say, I commence my daily activities.
Nobody talks like that.
Just use everyday words.
Before we wrap up, here's a small practice session.
Yes, listeners, repeat after us.
I wake up at 7.
I take a shower.
I eat breakfast.
I go to work.
I start work at 9.
I take a lunch break.
I finish work at 6.
I go home.
I eat dinner.
I go to bed.
Excellent. If you repeated, you just practiced a full daily routine in English.
Before we close, here's a bonus tip. Describe your day to yourself every night.
Yes, talk to yourself. It's not weird.
You can say, today I woke up at,
I went to work.
I met my friends.
This improves fluency fast.
All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode.
If you enjoyed learning with us, make sure to follow English Buddy and listen every day.
And share this episode with someone who's learning English.
We'll see you next time. Bye.